You know what time it is?
Girls are allowed.
I'm white. I got you, Pearl.
Illegally selling water without a permit
on my property.
Whoa! Hey!
You don't live here.
I'm uncomfortable.
All right, you know when you go shopping, you're really not trying to deal with really choosy, crazy, outlandish people. Well, at this Ross Dress for Less, let's just say it got a little crazy.
Ignorant, nobly motherfucking bitch is what you are.
Please leave.
Oh, I'm leaving.
Please leave. I mean,
You're gonna be leaving soon too. I promise you that,
Okay,
you fucking
thank
no good bitch.
Okay, that's fine.
You guys want to
Bye. Have a
call
good day.
racism? Bitch, you're more racist than the fucking white person ever is.
Okay.
Fuck you, you fucking black bitch.
Okay, that doesn't bother me.
Fuck you.
Okay, have a good day.
Don't dance around on your porch like a fucking monkey, whore.
Get out.
White woman called her a monkey. His sister's kind of like, yeah, okay. All right. Let me, did y'all find her name? Did y'all find her name? Let me go ahead and read her name. That's her right there, Kari Zohner. That's the one who acted a damn fool in the store. And I like I keep saying, Monique, hey, just keep the cameras rolling. And every time one of these fools act a fool and then they get fired, I'm telling you, we should have a lot of black people apply for the jobs.
But Roland, what was she so mad about?
I think she was mad about the mask or something.
Yeah, that didn't come out in the video, but she madder than a mother. She mad as hell, boy.
Scott, did you hear him say Monique?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. Forgive me.
Yeah,
Didn't hear that.
because your ass don't listen.
I got a technical difficulty.
Because your ass don't listen. I told you, you don't listen.
You going off today.
You don't listen. That's the problem. Monique, go ahead.
Well, let me just say
Yes.
this.
Monique, go ahead.
I hate y'all. Okay, so here's my issue. We know everything about, racist gonna racist, white supremacists gonna white supremacists, and I'm always trying to give the people who don't fit in these boxes and these baskets the benefit of the doubt. But what is clear to me in this video, and this is one of those things that if critical race theory was actually taught in schools, which it's not, ignoramuses, this is one of the things that they would teach. She goes from being mad to being rude to being racist. Her racism was always like right under the surface. And when she realized she couldn't yell and get her point across, then she couldn't call the employee a bitch and get her point across, she had to go for black bitch because black in her mind was an insult. Like that was a derogatory term. And then when she was still unfazed, she went for porches and monkeys and everything that she could think of. Hear me. If there is a single white person in America watching me right now, that doesn't come from nowhere, boo. That's in your spirit. That's your default setting. So you think that you just generically mad and insulted? But hear me, the people who are not racist, porch monkey doesn't just spill out. Black bitch doesn't find its way out of your mouth. It doesn't. So look at this as a case study. In your empirical class, your fictional class, CRT 101, because this is where you learn how white supremacy intersects with social construct, because that's what critical race theory is actually about.
Yeah.
Scott, go ahead. You got something to say?
I just want to know
I'm
what
not
she's
the
so
host,
mad
though.
about. Who gets mad that mad? Did a child get attacked? Was her life threatened? But she went right there, as Monique said, with the social construct and racial theory. I just don't know why people get so mad about it. Where she work, Roland? Where does she work?
Hey, here's the deal. So first of all, you've got a couple things out here. So there's some pieces I see that her name is Lisa Zohner. Then there's a Kari Zohner in St. Louis. I don't know if they're the same person.
Right.
I keep seeing both names. Kari Zohner actually ran for the school board. Earlier this year, the NAACP chapter demanded she enter a campaign for the Salem Kaiser School Board Zone 1 after she had some awful things to say about George Floyd. But clearly...
That's her, Lisa Kari Zohner.
Well, clearly, the Zohner name is trash. But Robert, I just, again, all I keep saying is, again, y'all just roll. I love the sister. Okay, boo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. That don't hurt me. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Right.
No, she was
Gone.
mad at the end. She was about to slap her at the end.
And that's the thing. But no, the deal though, that actually is what drives them crazy. It drives them crazier when you go, okay, boo. Mm-hmm. You done?
Right.
It drives them crazy. Robert, go ahead.
Well, see, one of the interesting things is I wrote my senior thesis at Clark University on racial slurs, and part of what struck me is porch monkey is one of the older terms from the post-Reconstruction era, and so that doesn't just pop into your head. That is one you heard. That's one from your childhood. That is a deep down generation one. You don't just slip and say porch monkey. You can claim you slipped and said the N-word sometimes. You know, you were quoting a rap song, but you don't just slip and say porch monkey. That is some deep down intergenerational racism. And as I always say, this is exactly why I always have a gun with me, because when a woman goes that crazy and starts calling black folks porch monkey in the store, I know last time with the city councilwoman, I said you need a nice 7.62. In that case, you need yourself a 10 millimeter, a pistol, a Glock 20, something along those lines. Because you want to have
You're advocating violence,
Robert.
Robert.
It also needs to be concealable. So
Is there a 10 millimeter gun?
Yeah, the 10 millimeter right here. So,
oh my God!
And so you need your 10 millimeter. You need the 10 millimeter for bigger targets. So this is why I use for wild hogs down on the property, mountain lions, those kinds of things. But you want to make sure that you got something more concealable than you would with the AR pistol, just to make sure. So look, these folks got to know because.
Did you just brandish a weapon?
Show it again. Show it again. Go, show it again. It's legal.
What is happening?
Show it again.
So look, are you telling these people?
Roland, you can't be showing that shit, man.
You asked me. Look, this the thing. These people start running around here acting crazy on you. They need to know you. You don't never know who you calling a porch monkey. And so you might want to keep that to yourself.
Shit. Hey, who are you going to war with? Huh?
The person calling people porch monkeys.
You going to war with them?
Look, I'm just saying those same people just look, Scott, those people just stormed the Capitol and tried to lynch the vice president. Ammo has been sold out for 2 years. You can't even buy a gun in the store. You think it all evaporated? You think it all just disappeared into the heavens or something? So
where do you carry those guns? Like in a satchel? Or on
Look here, Mr. ATF. You sound like you're over here trying to infringe upon my constitutional rights.
It's not the same people, Robert. I'm putting you under watch care. I'm putting you under watch care.
I don't have any arguments with you anymore.
Don't worry about me. In case anything happens, y'all can come to my house. I got extra rooms.
You can live like that. Robert, he can brandish. I dare you, Robert. No, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Me and Robert are cool, and if we not, don't start none, won't be none. I'm your Huckleberry.
Oh, he pulled his shit out right on national TV. He pulled his shit out.
Look, Roland knows I always have a gun on me at all times, but the reason is you never know when one of these people. I did brandish. I demonstrated it. So the whole point is when these people go on these wild attacks, we saw the city councilwoman outside the Ku Klux Klan statue they had taken down. These people are disconnected from reality. These people they still believe the election was stolen from them. That Western civilization is under attack. You know, they send letters and mail and those sorts of things. So I highly encourage black people to exercise your Second Amendment right, because when they come after you, you're not going to be throwing
legal
I'm bringing my shit
rainbow
to the next show.
Scott,
I'm bringing my shit to the next show.
You know
I'm with
lawyers in Atlanta? I do. I saw Robert posted something the other day because some racist was threatening him, and he was basically like, come over here with that if you want to. And I'm like,
I got something for
tell
you.
him.
What you say? I got something for you, Playboy.
He literally said it. And then he
I think it said
posted it.
yippee-ki-yay.
So all of us could see it.
Yippee-ki-yay. Roland, where are you?
100%.
Where are you?
But no, Roland knows that we can handle this. All I'm saying is, I'm your Huckleberry. Everybody remembers that Tombstone reference, right? There he is. I knew he was doing what he was doing. So my point is, Robert, you at least you could have just stayed with the 10 millimeter wherever that was. I don't know why.
Asked what the 10 millimeter was. So it's right there. Last time I said the 7.62. That's the other one. I can go get the other ones.
Well, what was that?
We don't know.
Big-ass gun?
Roland posted a picture of your guns, or somebody did. We already know.
No, those were the ones I
Black
put
man,
on TV.
I don't want to have to go to the FBI and tell them that you're not their guy.
Look, the FBI should go get all them crazy people storming the Capitol and burning down buildings all over the country.
Should,
That's what they need to be worried about.
We see they won't.
Look, we have to understand. Black folks got to stop being afraid of the Second Amendment. It applies to us just like it applies to them. And the same way these people walk around with 50 caliber sniper rifles, Barrett M1s, they got fully automatic tax stamped weapons. They ready to roll. So we're sitting here scared to exercise our Second Amendment rights as if we're doing something illegal simply by legally owning a firearm that is registered, that is identified, that is within every single federal parameter. But we've been taught to be afraid of our actual rights, just like many folks are taught to be afraid of their First Amendment rights. Don't speak out like that. I think all of us have probably heard that from friends and family. Don't be out there talking to people like that. You're going to scare the white people, and they're going to come after you. Don't have your Second Amendment rights. They're going to get mad at you. They're going to come after you. We got to stop running scared as black people in this country. You make progress when you're bold, when you are unapologetic, and letting people know, look, my rights are exactly the same as yours.
Yeah, but I'm all
Scott,
for
clear
gun
your
safety,
calendar.
and I'm
Clear
all
your
for the
calendar,
Second
Scott.
Amendment.
Clear your calendar, Scott.
I'm sorry, go right ahead.
I said clear your calendar.
Yeah, really? Well,
Our brother's going to need you in Atlanta.
I never owned a gun in my life until I heard about the Proud Boys, so I have plenty of them. I haven't brought them on the show yet, but next week I'm bringing them, and maybe we can compare notes because I'm a beginner. My equipment's not as sophisticated as yours, but I'm sure you know how to work my Mossberg shotguns, long and short, and the sawed-off one, and the subcompact 9, and the Beretta 9mm. So let's talk about that. Black people in the Second Amendment on the next show. Maybe Roland ought to just let us freestyle, and we can hold our shit up, and you can tell me all about it.
Look, I'm down. Roland, let's do a gun show.
I'm against guns. Can I speak for a moment, please? I am against guns, and Roland is now a member of Guy. Because
you know what? You know what Robert reminded me of? Tupac used to say, throw him up, right? Throw him up, right? He threw up his shit, his guns.
But I was only throwing up my fingers because I was so naive. But right now, I am against guns. And I was debated at a later time because
I'm not against guns. But we're gonna get you a little 9mm.
Roland is having a give peace a chance. His dashiki.
That's how you give peace a chance. You get yourself a nice subcompact 9mm.
With a piece, like Medea. Where's Tyler? Like Medea, give peace a chance when you have a piece.
Come with you, and we're gonna pick out your little Beretta or your little Smith & Wesson, and we're going to get it in your hands. We're going to load it, and we're going to take you to the range in Virginia. And I'm going to tell you right now.
Monique, my wife is exactly the same way when I met her.
As upset as I get with you on this program, does it seem like it makes sense to give me a gun?
Yes. Look, Monique, you sound. I had this exact same conversation with my wife when we first met. Back when we first started dating, she had moved from New York down to Atlanta, and the first thing I ever bought her wasn't no flowers or purse or shoes. Got her a Mossberg M500 for pistol grip shotgun, like Scott was just saying. And so she, as a New Yorker, Yeah. She, as a New Yorker, looked at it and was scared of it. She had been taught this pathology her whole life that guns are associated with crime, associated with evil, associated with killing, until people started breaking into her apartment complex, stealing catalytic converters, and dragging women off. At that point, we were right at the shooting range, and she knows how to use it proficiently. And I got her subcompact 9 for her to be in her purse, because we have a house in Atlanta, we have a house in Baltimore. I don't know if you noticed, people are wilding out of places.
I got it. You know what, Robert?
How long you been married, Robert?
What year is it? 6 years.
What?
Robert.
6 years in. So look, I'm just saying, you have to understand they have to be protected.
Dude, by year 10, you either get rid of those weapons or you exit the premises.
No, she helped
we gotta
build
get
weapons
Erica.
now.
We got to get Erica right. I was cleaning my shotguns and I had my 2 9s out in Maryland on the
don't
bed,
bring Erica
and she
into
like
this.
turned around and left. Said, "Tell me when you're done with that."
It's a pathology. I've had guns around since I was 2 years old, and none of them have ever hopped up and shot anybody on their own. None of them have ever just magically went on a crime spree and shut up a school or anything. They're tools like any other tool.
That's why I said to you, you haven't had a black woman around as a wife for 10 years since you were 2 years old. So when you get to the decade mark, you call me.
Yeah, Erica don't want no part of my guns, man. But I got to socialize it, just like
for that,
you said.
You should be thankful. Just be thankful.
But I
somebody come knocking on that door in the middle of the night. You'll be happy they're there.
My girl don't need no gun. If she trying to get rid
of
it, she can do it.
I tell you what, she go in there when that money's in there, though. I bet you she knows when that money's in that safe with those guns. She say, take the guns out. I got to get something out the safe.
Y'all done?
Yeah, I think we done.
Because y'all, not now one of y'all can ever open your damn mouth to say never let your asses talk.
No, we talked tonight. Thank you, Roland.
You can't ever say that
bullshit,
again. Never, not now, ever.
Roland, did you see his guns?
Yeah, I saw his gun. Yeah, stop talking. I got to pay some bills. I'll be back.
Folks, back to our Roland Mark Unfiltered video in just one moment.
Racial injustice is a scourge on this nation, and the black community has felt it for generations. We have an obligation to do something about it. Whether it's canceling student debt, increasing the minimum wage, or investing in black-owned businesses, the black community deserves so much better. I'm Nina Turner, and I'm running for Congress to do something about it.